Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. If this is your first time to the channel, what we do around here is we follow people's suggestions rather than algorithms. It's let us find a whole lot of new music that we never would have found any other way. We have a lot of playlists that reflect all that. So finding new music is what you're into, and trying to broaden your horizons in your musical areas, and perhaps get inspired by new artists that you didn't know were making just brilliant music out there. Definitely take a look around, because we have a lot of playlists, different regions, different areas of music, all different sorts of stuff. So yeah, a little something for everybody, and you never know, you might find your next new favorite thing. But either way, I guarantee you're gonna find something you didn't know existed, or you didn't know you needed in your life. Now, we recently we like to come check on Indonesia and what they're up to in the music areas, and Voice of Bachi Prat is usually a big reason that we like to see what's going on. They have a brand new EP out. We've been talking about that, and another artist that not in the mainstream, we'll say, as much, is this gentleman right here, Mr. Alip Ba Ta. Now, for any of you aspiring guitarists out there, I know, like, we delve a lot into like the flamenco areas, and different just brilliant guitarists and musicians, and a lot of instruments and areas, just stuff that totally didn't even know was possible, and stuff people are just pulling off and making it look easy. And this guy is one of them people. It almost kind of makes you mad, because but he always has beautiful stuff, and this is a classic. And for any the uninitiated out there that don't know who wrote the song or whatever, who got famous with the song Kansas, they you could basically buy a Kansas Greatest Hits album and just put it on, even if you don't recognize all the tunes. They're just musically a great band, lyrically a great band. They just they work with a lot of melodies and a lot of beautiful stuff. I'm surprised actually that we haven't already done this. I had to look. I was like, I was surprised. So here we are with Alip Ba Ta showing us his version of the classic Kansas, Dust in the Wind. Let's check it out. How he throws in a little extra. He's yeah, yeah. Have a cigarette, brother. Now I don't have to, tell you that was beautiful. But the very cool thing about this is, this is a very layered song melody wise. There is a lot going on. It isn't like the vocals are following the guitar, per se. There's, the guitar has its own thing, the vocals have a melody, and then, then there all this other, like, the violins and all that come in. There's just really a lot going on. And for him to be able to hit all that and all of it be there and sound very full, and, you don't feel, because there's sometimes where, you can have guitarists that, it's good, but they'll feel like, they had to sacrifice something in order to, get, the vocal part across, or what he's pulling off all the levels of melodies that are going on there. And he's able to touch on them all enough that to, and especially to the layman, I mean, he's in essence, he's playing the whole song. He's playing everybody's parts on the guitar all at once. It just, yeah. And it's, look, it's a timeless song. It's one of them songs that will always, every generation that finds it, it's there. It's one of them songs that not only because of its, what the song's about, and everything. It's, in essence, kind of about, timelessness, and, everything is, dust in the wind of it. We all, will fade away. And, it kind of reminds me of something that, especially me and friend have talked about is, at the end of the day, when bands break up or artists, die, or, something, whether it be from old age, or something, tragic, we still have a piece of that artist with us, and we still have their music to share, and still hold on to a little piece of them. I mean, I know, like, after, like, Chris Cornell passed and stuff like that, it was like, it felt all that much more important. A lot of them Soundgarden songs, the stuff that were important to me, were all that much more important now, because there wasn't going to be any more. Now, speaking of, there's supposed to be an announcement on something about Soundgarden here very soon. But this is an artist that can still leave his impression with other other artists' music and put his spin on it, and still righteously, I mean, pay mad respect to the original, and make it even like feel like it's more, and doing it with less. It's not like he's doing this with, the violins playing in the background or any backing harmonies, people sing, none of that. He's, and yeah, a lot has to be said about that. I could ramble on forever about, technique and all that. This guitar is, that's his name right there. See? Alip Ba Ta. Now, is this, please, somebody, what? I'm gonna look into that, but please, if somebody knows, does he have his own brand of guitars? Did he just, write his name and sign that? Or, I mean, he deserves his own line from, any brand would be silly not to scoop this gentleman up and use his skills to advertise their, especially acoustics. I mean, this gentleman would like an Ovation, or even like a Washburn acoustic, one of the older their electric acoustics or whatever. There's a lot of stuff I would like to see him in his hands, because it would be beautiful. As well as like a 12 string. What's the beautiful stuff he would pull off with that? And there's a lot going on, and he's not anything. This isn't like flamenco or anything. The only similarity that it shares in a way is, the fact that it's being played, what we call fingerstyle. That's kind of where the similarities end. It's very of its region, its own thing. He's very skilled, talented, and I hope he has a brand deal or something going on out there, because he does deserve it. Any brands looking for somebody to be their ambassador on their guitars. You got a line of guitars coming up or something, you need somebody to make it look awesome, this is your man right here. Look no further than Alip Ba Ta. It's, even alphabetically, you can't go wrong. I mean, he's right there at the beginning. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't say enough about this gentleman. I'm always wowed. I'm always, he never ceases to amaze, and he's just one of them artists that, just when you think, yeah, I think I've about seen, all I could see. No, here he comes with something else. You're like, wow. And this is a song that really, this is a flex. This is awesome. Awesome stuff. Definitely please follow the links and all that stuff. We'll have you all linked up as per usual. And yeah, definitely follow Alip Ba Ta and his music. You can find him in all of the places. So no matter what region you're in or where you're from. And definitely go to the places that support the most. I know people are quick to go to the Spotify's or whatever, but you even support him more by going to YouTube and sharing his video than perhaps Spotify. I mean, those arbitrary numbers can mean some things sometimes, but really when it comes down to it, we have an opportunity to directly support the artists that we enjoy and that bring us joy and peace and music that we love. So be supportive in the most supportive way you can, even if that means sharing a video. And that's why we'll have all the links and all that stuff provided as per usual, because that's what this is all about, trying to open people up to way more music. We have a whole playlist dedicated to this gentleman if you'd like to take a Cliff Notes version. But I would highly suggest going right over to his channel and just swan diving in, because you can't go wrong. I mean, you could literally just blindfolded pick a video. It's going to be brilliant. You're going to love it. But we have like a nice cross section here of a lot of just neat stuff that he's done. And yeah, definitely go check him out. I've said enough. Have a good day out there, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know about an artist or somebody that we should be checking out. We got a lot of links, a lot of new stuff that's been suggested, a lot of stuff that we still have yet to, we have a long list of things to get into, but we also want to make sure that we come around and we don't forget about some of the art, especially when we get, as we get new subscribers and such. We like to introduce them to new music. So that's what this is all about. So yeah, have a good day out there, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.